Shalom, everybody. We are in Akko and going to have and witness an opera tonight. Giovanni, right?
Giovanni.
Don Giovanni. And we're the most beautiful place that they're going to perform tonight. But before that, I want to tell you some exciting news. Sitting next to me is Helena Russ. Helena Russ is like my sister, which I want to explain to you who she is in my life. You all know Ima. You all know my Holocaust survivor, Ima. This is her daughter, Helena, which is my sister in my heart. And she has such exciting news to share with you tonight, which I know is going to really excite a lot of you and make a lot of you say, this is the best idea. Helena, you're holding a book in your hand.
Right.
Tell the people about this most, I just think it's just been birthed.
Yeah. Well, I've been living in Israel for quite a few years. I have studied in the Ulpan, and I've asked the teacher, our teacher, to suggest to us something, me and to my son, to suggest to us a book to read in our leisure time. So of course she said the only book I can suggest to you is a children's book.
Yes.
So now how do you read a children's book? It's boring.
Yes.
Sorry, it's boring.
Yes.
And
Yes.
you don't know what to know. And
Yes.
It's
You
too
want some
childish.
depth.
You want some depth. You want
Yeah.
some meat to
Yes.
it. So while speaking with Ira, our teacher, she said, look, my dream was to take classics, European classics that everybody loves, and translate them into simple Hebrew to enjoy.
But it was David that just had this desire, right? And do this, your son.
David said, what do we do next?
Yes.
He says, let's give it a try. So yes, we did. And we came up with our first little jewel.
It's wonderful.
It's Jewel Burns Around the World in 80 Days. It's beautifully done. We got a graphic designer. The pages are very silky. It's really beautifully done.
And on the bottom of some of the pages,
And some of
Yes.
the pages, you have explanations.
Yes.
Every time that there is a difficult word, it's underlined, and underneath you have an explanation what the word means.
Wonderful.
So one increases his vocabulary as he goes along.
wonderful.
So
So how do they find out about the book? Where do
well,
they go?
we put it online. We are our own publishers. Well, it's our first book.
Yeah.
We hope soon to publish another one.
Yes.
And you can, if anybody should be interested, it's not really, we didn't start it as a business. We started it as a fun project for people to have the pleasure as we had by reading it. I must say, I always come out from libraries with a book in English under my arm, because this
Yes.
time I was able to read a book within 24 hours and enjoy it.
And so what I think about this, Helena, is I know so many people out there on our Facebook that you're studying Hebrew and you're learning the alphabet. And I know that I went to Ulpan. I won't even tell you about that story, but I went to Ulpan. And I remember so excited to read like a whole paragraph. Did I know what I was reading? No. But with a book that is a classic, you'll be able to begin to pick up, this is what the sentence is, because you know the classic.
Because you know the story.
Yes.
That's what's the beautiful
Yes.
thing. You don't have
It's
to
so
worry
smart.
about what the classic is all about. You know
Yes.
the story. You improve your Hebrew.
And how do they find the book again?
Well, it's on the company, the publisher is called moderntalk.com.
moderntalk.com.
And it's beautifully presented, even with the preview of the first chapter, to understand a little bit what we're showing.
And Helena, you plan on doing more classics, right? More classics, so that people can literally start to have a whole shelf of these classics where they could put it on their coffee table. I love it. I'd love to be able to put it on my coffee table and say, hello, I can read this book.
Exactly.
So this is a great news that's coming out of Israel. It's fascinating. And we just bless Helena and David and the woman who is a part of the translation. But now I'm going to tell you something. You might ask me, how come this woman is so beautiful? I mean, she's beautiful. Helena, you're beautiful. Well, guess what? She was in a movie that we all know the name. Helena, what movie were you in?
The movie was called On Her Majesty's Secret Service, and I was an Israeli Bond.
She was an Israeli Bond girl, and she's my sister.
Yeah.
Okay, she's my sister. So I just want you, I know you're going to go to the internet and start looking her up. So,
And the nicest thing was that 2 years ago, before Corona, we celebrated the 50th
Yes.
anniversary of the film in Nuremberg, Switzerland.
yes,
And over 1,000 fans came to this event. And it was a glorious event.
it's incredible the creativity that comes forth. So I just wanted to bless you with this good news. And we're also going to do a little video of, I'm hoping, of a little bit of the opera tonight. So blessings from Akko, and realize you are blessed in Yeshua's name.